So the next is Edgar.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Okay, so so it is like a quite interesting story about aggregator from restaurateurs to restaurators. So let's listen. Edgar, could you introduce yourself and tell us more about your idea?
Sure. Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Edgar. I'm the owner of Chalco's Mexican Grill. Actually, Nikki's neighbor from Streetery. We've been in the market 3 years now here in Dubai. We first started in Ireland. I lived there for about 7 years in Belfast. Had another same exact restaurant over there for about 7 years. Extremely successful, very good experience, and so I've been in the game for a long time now. And yeah, first business here in Dubai actually was our location here at JLT. I got a couple more coming soon, but you know when we first opened, we joined these aggregators, and at first it seemed like a great idea. Obviously, we need to get our name out there, we need people to see us, we need visibility, we need exposure, we needed all that, and everybody knows starting a business here in Dubai, a restaurant is not cheap. So sometimes you put a lot of money and effort into what your fit outs and everything else you have, that you don't save that much money for marketing. And that's the circumstance a lot of small business owners face, and it's the reality that we have. But anyways, we went with it, and we only joined 2 aggregators at the time. And it worked out. It went pretty well. Luckily we had a good account manager for one of them. Actually, for both, very good. I don't know if you guys work with Lydia and Khalil. They're both not with those same companies anymore, unfortunately. And we did amazing. We did really good numbers. We just boom, we came in the market like with just authentic Mexican food, well priced. We were so fast. Obviously, we have the experience, so we were just like top 4 in these platforms for the first year and a half, and we were just doing great numbers. We were happy. People were enjoying our business, our product, and everything. So we decided to keep it going. But I think coming the second year was when we started facing some challenges, and I think we're not the only ones that face these challenges. Just we went to one of the platforms, one of the aggregators told us we had to go exclusive, and allowed us to go hybrid mode with the other company. So we had one with our own drivers and had one with full logistics. So they said you have to be exclusive. They gave us a commission of 25% when we first started. We needed the exposure, so we said, okay, let's do it. The other company gave us 10% to go on hybrid mode, and same, we did pretty well on them too. And this continued. But yeah, so the challenges were the second year was, yeah, I mean, competitors, I mean, are they really exclusive to us, to our brands? No, they're not. They don't care about us. The reality kicked in. Another competitor joined in the area, and that they even come to us and say, hey, there's a guy that's doing almost the same exact, product as you are. Do you mind if we add them to our platform? No, they never did that. They never will. They never did that. Next thing we know, they're on there. We're just like, oh, cool. So we're still exclusive to them. We can't sign up to Uber Eats, for example, or Talabat or any of the other ones, because we're exclusive with them. So that continued. Then we started seeing some, just a slight change in numbers and sales. And then that's to top it up. I think second year and a half, we saw like a flat line with these companies where we reached maximum capacity in their orders. We went, I think, about 3 to 4 months where we literally just hit like a flat line with them. It was still good numbers, still good sales, but that was it. We didn't see any other progress coming in, and we went to them, hey, what could we do something about this? Could we do some campaigns? Could we do some marketing? Could we do some, vice versa? Anyways, they came back to us, and they were just like with a huge campaign offer, and we had to pay more money. They wanted like 50,000 dirhams to run this campaign, and it was just crazy. I was like, how can we pay you 50 grand if you haven't even paid us the last 2 weeks you owe us in sales? So it was just like these tactics were just kept coming out, and was just like constant, they just kept pressuring us to do discounts and campaigns that we didn't want to do. Anyway, so this is just some situations that we went on, and in our kitchen could definitely, at that point, our kitchen could definitely handle definitely more orders. So we said, hey, if you're not going to bring us more orders and you're not going to help pay for that campaign, then the only thing we're going to be able to do is join other platforms, other aggregators. So we didn't. I made the decision to go ahead and join the other ones to see if I could bring in more sales that way and more numbers. So then, as soon as we did that, they came back to us and they implemented a 10% increase on our contract because we weren't exclusive anymore. We broke the contract. So now we're at 35 with them, obviously, and it's just been such a pain. That 10% increase did so much damage to us in the long term that it was not worth it being with them anymore. It was just like, we can't handle that cost. We can't survive with that cost. We're not making real money with that commission. So it opened our eyes, because our account managers were amazing. Actually, one of them got fired because he was actually helping the restaurants too much. He created a lot of ideas and a lot of situations where they helped us a lot, and he ended up getting fired because Deliveroo had so much pressure on them. Sorry, I can't say company names, but had a lot of pressure on them, and they ended up letting him go because he wasn't bringing the money to Deliveroo, rather helping the restaurants make more sales, which I think you would think, as partners, you would want that person to make more money because then you end up making more money because they're charging you commission. I don't know. It's just a thought, but it didn't work out that way. Down the line, that's another thing, another point. The whole commission thing. It's not balanced. With all of these platforms, nothing is balanced. The big brands are in a way lower commission than we are. Even though our smaller brands make huge sales, like together we make huge sales to them, but for them, we're nothing. Like, we don't bring enough revenue to them. We don't bring enough orders, blah, 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 because they break us and separate us as each brand, So technically, maybe my business compared to another big brand, another, fast food, big brand doesn't bring the same magnitude, but at the end of the day, if you break it down by ticket size, we make more than them per order, and so that's another thing that we kept, that we were really annoyed about, was the whole balance on the commissions. That is just not balanced. One of the other competitions that were here years before us, they were at a complete different, commission than we were, and we brought that up many times, and instead they kept trying to hike us up rather than going down. We're like, well, we're making all these sales with you guys. Why don't you guys lower the commission a little bit? Nope, or go up. We don't go down. All they care about is their money and their commission. So it's just some things, a lot of issues that we've been facing through restaurant owners for the longest time. Once each company is different, but at the end of the day, they're all the same. They just care about their numbers, their sales, their profits. That's it, and they don't really care about us. So there has to be something. I've been working on this for about a year now. Since the last time I got in a really big argument with one of these companies, I ended up canceling them. I said, you know what, remove my account. I don't want to be a part of you guys, whatever. I don't even care if I close one of my restaurants, and it didn't end up happening. It ended up happening. I was one of the best sales on them, so I don't even care, man. As long as you don't touch my money anymore, I'd rather lose a restaurant than than be on board with you guys anymore. That happened, and I'm sure a lot of these restaurant owners have gone through a lot of pain, and hassle through this. So I just said, this needs to change. We need to take back our own sales. We need to take back our own delivery. We need to take back, what's ours, our clients, because another thing, they weren't even giving us access to our clients anymore. They changed the whole thing. I understand it was for security reasons or anything, they had to do it, but some companies are still giving us access to the consumer. We get their number, we get their name and number. Some don't. I know you have to go through these little things, or these little whatever they're called. You have to click on it and call them, and then you get the number. But it's just things like that just like they really just want to keep everything for themselves and nothing for us. And everything they come up with is just like trying to just like get money out of us. So I got sick of it, and I said, someone needs to do something about this. We need to start it. Like some sort of platform that's made from restaurant owners to help restaurant owners with no high commissions, just something basic, simple, and easy to use as well. So at the end of the day, I think our customers love the convenience of having in one app, their favorite restaurants and, good restaurants, I guess. Yeah, and they want to keep that. They want to make sure that they have that available in one go. Their their details saved, their cards payments saved, everything, and have access to their favorite restaurants. So we're gonna launch soon. I think our software is almost ready. It's about 90% done. We're gonna be an app, similar. Like, I don't want to say similar because we want to be different, but similar to Deliveroo and Uber Eats, where it's just easy to use, clean, basic, and instead of charging a commission, it would just be a monthly fee. We don't want a deposit. We don't want a huge amount. We don't want to stress the restaurants. Basically, we want to make it as easy as possible for them to just come on board, put their menu on, get their customers to start ordering from this platform as well. We have direct access with all the delivery companies as well, the logistics companies that they're helping us out as well to offer to that. A lot of these restaurants have their own drivers, and that's another issue that we're trying to also tackle. Everybody keeps talking about commissions and delivery and everything else for the restaurant, but no one brings up the drivers. Like, these drivers are, I mean, the summer's coming right now, and these drivers are out in these crazy conditions. So we've had a presentation with DED where we're looking for their help to help us tackle that issue with these drivers. We don't want to see these guys laid out in the street, laid out on the road during summertime underneath a tree, nowhere to even, no base to even hang out in. That's huge. I've seen a lot of these guys get in car accidents. I've seen I'm sure a lot of you guys have. It's so dangerous during the summertime. I mean, these multi-million-dollar companies don't even give them water, like, daily. We give our staff water. We have to. We have to give them water every day in a restaurant. Everybody's well fed. Everybody's hydrated. Everybody's under AC. We're all working together. We're all a team. Why is it that these drivers have these conditions? And that's something no one has brought up as well. And it's kind of crazy. But that's something we're looking to tackle as well with the help of local authority, local government. So it's just something we've been working out. I don't want to share other things we have coming in, but yeah, loyalty, a loyalty program as well. And I think because we don't charge commission, I think something that a lot of companies are not doing is driving that consumer back to the restaurant. Like, you can even do that with your loyalty program. Hey, there's a buy one get one free, but you have to go to the restaurant to redeem it. Here's a code. We want to bring consumers back into the restaurants. The amount of money we spend on packaging as well, that adds up per year. So the best thing for us is having our customers in our own restaurants, dining in, where we could just wash some dishes and redo it as many times as we can. We save so much cost a long way. And I think what's been happening in Dubai, all these discount apps and all these things that have been popping up have been really hurting us instead of helping us. I think these discount apps are in the long term, you end up, I mean, man, I kid you not, I think our numbers in 2019 with the entertainer, the amount of food we gave away was about 120,000 dirhams. Like, it's like crazy numbers. It's just like, and we don't see those people again. Like, they don't come back unless they use their 3 things. We probably won't see them again, the next time.
Edgar, sorry to interrupt you, but timelines. So let's summarize.
So I'm gonna wrap it up.
Let's summarize and make some offer to community, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. So I mean, this is what I'm trying to build here is a team. I want restaurant owners to be part of this. This is about 3 of us right now working on this. We have our developers as well to maintain. So if anybody wants to help join, be part of it, build this, and it's a great idea. I mean, honestly, I really want to see how it works. It could be taken anywhere else as well. I'm looking to take it back to Ireland too. And yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to be part of it, let me know. We have some really cool things coming up. So it's a good project we're working on. It's completely different. It will take time. It's a lot of hard work, but hey, it could be done, and we're just starting small. So we don't want to go big. The main thing for us is just start small and roll it out. So you guys it'll probably be rolled out within the next 2 weeks maximum. And yeah, we hope to hear from you guys soon. If you guys have any questions, reach out to me. We're here for you guys, and I hope this helps in the long term as well. Save some costs, save some money, and tackle some issues that really need to be fixed here in Dubai.
Okay, thank you, Edgar, very much. Dear members, if you have any questions, Edgar is inside our community. So you can message him in WhatsApp or in Slack or anywhere. Thank you, Edgar, once again. Yes, I think it was quite sensitive speech.